So I wanted to show you something, getting back to the apocalypse and the here and now and seeing the truth of reality. I came up with this analogy to kind of illustrate what the here and now is all about. So give me 1 second. Okay. Shout out to my friends over at the Sugar Hill Gang, my brothers. What's up, guys? I'm borrowing your record. So for all the people in the audience who are under the age of 30, this is a vinyl record, and this is how we used to play music. And the way this works is you would put this record onto a player, which would spin this record, right? And there are songs. There's 1 song, 2 songs, 3 songs. All the songs are here. And a little needle would ride the edge of this record, and it would pick up the vibrations of the song, and it would play that music out onto the speakers. Modern technology, right? So I'm showing this to you because I want you to realize something. This is the perfect metaphor of what your bubble looks like. Your bubble of reality is like just like this. And this is your life, and it's my life, but it's individual lives. This is one person's individual life. And the needle goes on the record. And this first song right here is your root chakra. Okay? And again, these are the chakras. These are your energy centers. And no, they're not inside the body, but they're centered inside the body. But they're actually much bigger bubbles, about 3 meters, each one of them. And they're centered inside the body. Okay, so each of these chakras are a song on this record. Okay, I'll put the graphic back up again. So this would be your root chakra, right? I'm going to put it here. This is your root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, heart chakra, third eye, crown. I skipped the throat, sorry. Throat, third eye, crown, right? And the needle got on the record when you were first born, and then we were playing the song of the root chakra, and it's a really long song, right? And we're playing the song, and that song is all about security-based issues. It's all about very, very earthly things, and that's what that song is about. And that's the lens through which we look at reality. And then the second song is about the sacral chakra, and the attributes to the sacral chakra are all about independence. It's all about sovereignty. So that's what that song is about. And when you're listening to that song in your life, and you're in that sacral chakra, that's the lens through which you're looking at life. And then that song ends, and the needle moves forward, and we're in the solar plexus. Are you guys with me where I'm going with this? Right? And the solar plexus is all about boundaries. That's what that song is about. It's all about boundaries. It's all about boundaries and willpower. And getting your willpower up. And learning how to trust your gut, trust your instincts, trust your intuition, right? That's what that song is all about. And then can I spin the record forward? Yes. That's about the best I can do. So, we're in the solar plexus, and that's the song of that. And then you get into the heart chakra. It's about love. It's about love, but it's mostly about loving yourself. You have to learn how to love yourself, was what that song is really about. So where I think we are is like a collective. And when I say collective, I say it this way. Where my reality bubble is, and where the awakening is for my personal dream, for my personal soul, is I feel like I'm in a transitory phase of going from the heart song to the throat song, and then into the third eye song, right? And the reason why I feel like that's what's happening is because that's the song that's playing in the world out here. It's the whole world is of having a voice and about veils being dropped, which is what the third eye is all about. Dropping the veils to see clearly. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So again, this is the bubble of your life, right? You play it. And then as you get to the inner part of this vinyl here, you're playing the 7th chakra, the crown chakra. And then you start to see the truth of what's happening. And then singularity happens. We get right to the whole of the record, and we fall right through. We fall through into the nothingness. And that is called the 0 point. If you're a scientist and into math and all that kind of stuff, that is the 0 point. It's the still point if you're a meditator. It's the eternal present moment in the teaching of Satsang. It's the now. That dot is the now. So what I want you to see is that we're not going somewhere. We're not going from the past to the future. We're going from ignorance to Gnosis, from lost in the dream to finding the center of the dream, finding the present moment, the here and now as it really is, without the pretense, without the mind drifting into a never land of possibility. And that's all the world is just possibility. You put the power into what it is. You put the power into what it becomes. It's simply possibility. And it becomes more of whatever you're focused on. So, you know what's really, really interesting about this vinyl is that, yes, I'm old enough to know what it's like to make music for vinyl. But when you make music for vinyl, if you have a song that is very bass heavy, you have to arrange your production so that that song is the first song on the vinyl. Because as the needle moves inward, it's unable to produce those kind of heavy bass tones. It's not able to do it. The vibrations are just too big, and they're happening too fast when as the needle moves in. So again, it's another mirror. It's another perfect analogy to make what I'm talking about even more real, because the root chakra is associated with very heavy bass. It's associated with all those things that are heavy and big, right? And it's so true that that's what's happening on the vinyl. So when I point to that kind of a thing, that is fractality. Yes, this is an analogy, but it's also a fractal of what's taking place. And everything you can think about, everything is an echo of something else.